everyone, welcome to Club Felene. We're going to show you a Valentine's Day recipe tonight. Tim, the bartender.
Hey, hi Ken.
Hi Tim.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Yes.
Hey, welcome to Club Felene. Tonight we have a really special, original Club Felene cocktail recipe, and we're really excited to share it with you. Lots of red. It's a Valentine's Day drink, and I think you're going to love it. So tonight what we have is, of course, felene vodka, and we have Saint Germain, which is elderflower liqueur. This is imported from France, and it's a really special drink. If you haven't had Saint Germain, you got to try it.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so good.
Yeah, we might have tested this recipe once or twice. So yeah, it's very unique. It's an incredible compliment, and this is a good way to start out the drink.
And why is it good to mix it with felene?
Well, funny you should ask that. Okay, so the elderflower is it's a floral cocktail mix, right, or liqueur. And it's a low proof, it's a 20 proof, so it's 40% alcohol, half the alcohol content of felene. So, you know, felene is a very smooth vodka made from sugarcane. It's not going to overpower, it's going to complement a lot of these nuances in the mixers. And the other thing we have here tonight, it's actually seasonal because made from blood orange. And we're right in the middle of the blood orange, or the heart of the blood orange harvest in the U.S. I think it goes from November to May in California, and December to March in Texas. That's where most of the blood orange comes from. So
right.
We're using GT Synergy
yes, you could
kombucha.
Yeah, it's called Pure Love for Valentine's Day.
Pure Love.
Or you can use the kombucha Love, which is a little less florally, but
Pure Love
we tried the Pure Love, and I got to say it's probably one of my favorite drinks now.
Yeah, and so
it's delicious.
The Pure Love is blood orange, it's hibiscus and rose. So you've got a lot of floral going on. It is perfect for Valentine's Day, and you're gonna love it. And it's a good drink. It's not, hey guys, it's not a girly drink. It is a potent drink. It's the Velvet Hammer, right? It's looking good. So we're gonna get going here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with tonight. I've chilled some stemless champagne flutes, all right? Perfect mixture here. And you're not going to get too much.
Slant.
Yeah, these are beveled. They're pretty cool. Kim got these, so I'm liking it. So
put it here and there.
I will, but I'm going to put some ice cubes in here. We're going to start out with some small cubes. If you guys have been following us, I like using a large form cube, but you know, with the flute glasses, we want to use smaller cubes, right? So why don't you?
Tim really likes his ice cubes.
I do. It's important.
He's got all different size trays and.
Yeah, ice cubes. So I'm going to go with 3 cubes here. These are medium-sized cubes, and so it's not going to water down your drink. I use the large ice cubes because they melt a lot slower. They get your drink cold. They don't melt as fast because it's a big block. And as you know, if you ever seen a big block of ice, it takes forever to melt. So we're just going to put a couple of cubes in here, and I think we're ready to go. And your kombucha is served cold, so you know that'll keep your drink cold. So we're going to start off here with the felene vodka. We're going to do 1.5 ounces of felene vodka. You can measure it out in your jigger.
So,
and
Tim, why are you doing it in the cup and not the shaker?
Good question. So whenever we mix cocktails,
I mean the glass.
Right, and we're not going to use the shaker because kombucha is slightly carbonated, right? So you never want to shake a carbonated mixer. You always want to you really want to stir it gently, okay? And especially with these flavors, makes a lot of sense.
So we talk about that a lot, how you don't shake carbonated drinks, and you always put them last.
You always put them last, right? Because if you're going to add the carbonation first, everything else you put in it is going to flatten out that carbonation, right? And the whole reason for putting carbonation in there is so that you get those bubbles, right? So without any further ado, I'm going to take my glasses off because they're just a shot.
I have one more question.
Yeah,
so
move into the shot a little bit. I don't think you're in the shot.
People ask ask a lot about this, and they ask about the ounces of the, you call this a jigger?
Yeah,
Or
it's
it
a
is
jigger, yeah.
So can you explain like what the
Yeah,
measurements are?
it's two-sided. One is an ounce and a half, and the other one was an ounce.
Okay.
So this recipe calls for an ounce and a half of vodka. So we're going to go ahead, we measure that out. And for this, you want to measure it out because you got a small glass. You don't have to. If you know what you're doing, you can eye it out. Not a big deal. But I'm going to do it anyway because it looks cool. All right, so we got ounce and a half of felene sugarcane vodka. Again, the sugarcane vodka is going to have less of the heat, alcohol heat to it because of the sugarcane. Only 3 ingredients in felene vodka: sugarcane, water, and yeast. That's it. Most of the popular vodkas out there are they have to use enzymes, something called amylase, to convert the starch and the Tito's is made from corn. Good vodka, but it's got a lot of bite to it. You got some great nuance in felene, and you actually have some character to it without that alcohol heat on the front end, and so it's just a perfect complement. And you guys, give it a try. Most places it's under $20. It's a premium vodka. It'll go up against any top shelf vodka. I guarantee it. So,
and go to our website to see where you can buy it.
That's true. Store locator. So we're going to turn this over, and we're going to add the wonderful Saint Germain.
Yes.
So
this is actually a new spirit for me.
Yeah.
Which I used to be a wine person, and now I am vodka. And Tim recently introduced me to this Saint Germain, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, guys, I think you're going to love this. So we're going to just fill up the rest here with a little kombucha. Again, this is blood orange, hibiscus, and rose. All right, leave a little room at the top. We're going to garnish that a little bit. Right?
Isn't that pretty? Perfect Valentine's Day drink.
Okay. So now what we're going to do is going to get a mixing spoon and just gently push the ice cubes down. You don't want to flatten out the kombucha effervescence, right? So you'll see that it'll separate a little bit. The kombucha is a little bit lighter than the alcohol, so it floats. The kombucha will float. So just put it in there, gentle stir, all right? And then we're going to go ahead. Where are my tongs? Right over here. And you can't get enough red in here for Valentine's Day, so I'm going to put a couple of cherries in there, some maraschino cherries.
Can I just talk about kombucha for a second?
Please.
Okay, so kombucha in Colorado is in almost every store and supermarket and anywhere you go. But on Long Island, it's a little bit more difficult to find. You can find these flavored ones that we're using tonight at Grassroots and
That's in
what's
Glen
that place in Glen Cove?
Rising Tide?
Rising Tides.
Yeah.
Those are my 2 favorite places to get kombucha on Long Island. And also Whole Foods. So those are the places that you can get kombucha if you're wondering where it is.
And if you want to use GTs, it's the letter G and the letter T, GT's Synergy, you can go on their website and do a store locator there. I'll tell you where to buy it just about anywhere. It's available in a lot of places, but those are definitely our favorite places. Rising Tide and where else?
Grassroots
in Glen
Those 2 places you can definitely get it.
So why don't you move in a little bit? So
Look
these
how
are,
pretty those
look at
are.
that. That is a beautiful drink, right? And I put a black and white straw. Those are the felene colors. Would you like to taste it?
I would. Cheers! It's really delicious. You can totally taste all the floral flavors.
That is fabulous.
It's just so good. And it's not that sweet.
No,
Because
it's not.
kombucha's not that sweet.
No.
So it's actually low. The whole drink is probably low in calorie. It's not that bad.
Pretty much, yeah. Kombucha's low in calories. It's tea. It's fermented tea infused with, in this case, with the blood orange, the hibiscus, and the rose. So this is just an amazing drink. If you like a cosmopolitan, you might like this. But
it's a very romantic drink too.
Let me try it one more time.
I think it would be fun on Valentine's Day to make this. And also, if you have any questions for me or Tim, just write them in the comments, and I'll come around and look, and Tim can answer them.
So this you can adapt any kombucha. Any floral kombucha is really good with this. But it is an amazing drink. If you hadn't had kombucha in your mixed drinks, you ought to try it. It's good for you, and it just makes an amazing drink. And this is a potent drink as well, so might spice up your Valentine's night. And yeah,
February 14th, only a week away.
Yeah, so guys and ladies, give it a try. And thanks for joining us tonight. Appreciate
Thank you.
Coming to Club Felene. See you next time.
Have a good night.